Well, this is going to be exciting. I'll probably title this Keepers of the Week, but I want you to see these artifacts. And we're going to get a close-up of all of them, but these are Keepers of the Week. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of criteria as we go around here. We'll look at these tools first. A lot of criteria I use in terms of what I'm going to decide to put in my display cases, in my display box, and then the pieces I'm going to decide to share and give. A couple nice thumb scrapers that came in this week from a new site, which is good. Just a good close-up of this kind of material. But these are Keepers of the Week, and here, for example, I already know this is just the point that I'm going to give away to somebody. And I have an idea who it's going to go to already and what have you, and sort of have a menagerie of different individuals that I know can't go out and find this stuff. And I like to be able to share what I can find with them. I don't know if my focus is coming in, but I just want to do a little tour around here of the keepers this week. Now I have a whole lot of other stuff. Look at these pieces. My goodness. North American Indian, Eastern North Carolina here. To me, I'm blessed. I'm floored. That's an incredible week. As I've shared the story many times, I remember once I went out and I found an arrowhead just about like this one. Start with these small ones. And I must have run 11 miles and covered a lot of ground and came in with that. Was so happy. But now, after understanding sites and locations and conditions and the balance of everything and the right times in, the right times out, it gets more profitable. Just a bigger blessing. These small points are great. So I actually don't have to cover as much. I do cover a lot of ground, but I don't cover as much as I had to when I was just checking things. Those are nice little points. Everything's already checked. I know my sites. Look at the size of this big blade here. This is Rhyolite. And as a matter of fact, this has a home already, and it won't be with me. I have a lot of great pieces, so I stress myself to be able to share a lot of the stuff that I find and keep a lot. For those of you who are new, I do definitely keep a lot. Look at this. A lot of you have seen this already. I won't take too much time on this. Consensus is that it's a type of used up point made into a perforator. I guess that could work. And then there's a little bit of a Guilford straight here in quartz. Look at this. Rugged, strong tip. I'd hate to get hit with that at full velocity, that's for sure. As we go around this tour today, I think I'll go clockwise, starting down here. Just to make it simple. This came off W Properties this week. Good friend of mine, and I'm just so thankful that he's allowed me to use his property and know and understand his property. About all he does is just work his company out of there, and he's fine with me finding the stuff. We saw that. And look at this piece that came in this week. I was just happy to find that. I remember, and it was they sort of trickle in, you know, definitely never all in one day. I mean, I'd be blown away. Here's a great piece that came in off Notchville this week. Clean and close. Different angles. The lighting was just perfect this afternoon, so I figured, because I'm going to photograph them anyway, I'll make a little video for you. Look at this thing. The prize of the week, I guess you could call it. Holy cow, right? We've seen this. There is no doubt about that. We've seen this. Just a crazy, great point. Again, off Williams' property, my buddy. Gosh, that tip is sharp. Extreme tips, I haven't forgot about that. I mean, here's one for you right here. Holy cow. Anyway, keep an eye on my time. Here's another great tip off a new site I found this week, which always really makes the week. When you locate a place where it's putting out a little bit more artifacts and you have a way in and you have access to the land, it's nice. This Guilford is a great piece. Pulled off of Notchville this week. Look at the relief on the end. Where they have to dig. Good stuff. This was just yesterday. Great quartz work from Stone Mountain. Early in the week I went out to Southside and pulled this one off of there, which, matter of fact, this smoking point was the same exact day as this big one up there. That's just blew my mind in 100 ways. I'll never be used to it. Never be used to it. So as we finish up here today, I just wanted to show you some of these because these are the keepers of the week. There are a good handful of these that are going to be finding new homes, but this is a piece that I found at the Lookout this week that just opened up for dirt and harvested the potatoes. I love this type of point right here, this sort of basic but not notch point. Gotta love it. If I can get a good show of it. Oh well, good stuff. North American Indian. And I just wanted to show you all up close and personal what I consider the keepers of the week. Now there's a handful of other artifacts that I'm going to give away that I found that are worth collecting. But right here is a good look of some of the stuff that I'll put in my display box and figure out what to do with it in the future. And some of it I'll share. Eastern North Carolina. Some graceful stuff from the North American Indian. Thanks for tuning in to Indian Trace.